Hey, it's Jake of Hot Quality Content fame. We've been doing the show for a really long time. Every week we upload a commentary on a movie, and every single one we've ever done is perfectly under fair use law. In all of our time doing this, there has only been one video that we simply could not keep up on the channel, the Adjustment Bureau. This commentary was uploaded on February 4th of 2020. It stayed up for about a week on the channel until the copyright strike was threatened, and then we basically just pulled the plug on the whole thing. Longtime fans will remember seeing it. I know our boy Pyramid Head remembers watching it. But if you're watching this, that means that we tried again, and this time we won. Just a couple disclaimers. Recording shows today, we use real microphones, like actual radio stuff. At the time, we used like $30 gaming microphones. I'm pretty sure like the mic on this iPhone is probably better quality than it. The copy of the movie is low quality too because we simply didn't care. We care more now. There's no intro or outro. It's just like our old videos before we started building like a brand and a logo and all that jazz. I've come a long way. We all have. But because it's a hot quality content video, it slaps. It's the funniest freaking thing in the world. So without further ado, enjoy.
Senator from the state of New York,
John F. Kennedy.
David Norris.
Rudy
Matt
Giuliani.
Damon.
Wait, this Boston man's playing a senator of New York? I'm pretty sure that's a sin.
He'd get, like, shanked.
You guys put tomato in your chowder, you're bad! And then he gets stabbed 4 times for being right.
HD 4K photo of Matt Damon for our news article.
The Daily Show guy's in other movies.
He is. He's like a Stan Lee for,
Hell yeah.
For movies with news in them, yes.
Oh, it's like Matt Damon in real life?
No, that's Ben Affleck.
Oh, right, sorry.
Bad
York's
boy
Bad
congressman.
Boy.
What a title. He's just a regular dude.
Well, he got into a bar fight.
Yeah, it means he's a bad person.
Everybody gets into a bar fight at least once in their life.
Those damn New Yorkers and their tomato chowder. Sorry.
I can't say too much because I have a girlfriend from New York.
Yeah, well, her chowder's bad.
I know it's bad.
It is a surprise. Such political promise. This compelling story. He grew up in a rough neighborhood in Brooklyn. He overcame the loss of his entire family, his mom and his brother, and he's 10.
This guy sucks. He's so terrible. He's awful
Yeah.
in bed in every
He
way.
overcame the loss of his family and then proceeds to name members of family.
Dude, he robbed a homeless
Dad just
guy
got
once.
shazzed.
He snapped my
Watched
neck.
his uncle die, and then his nephew went in to save him, and he died too. Alright, group suicide, let's go.
This is supposed to be like not suspicious. It's the Matrix problem of like everyone has like leather trench coats and stands out.
There's 3 things I know about New York.
They put tomato
Their
in their
sports
chowder.
teams blow. They put tomato in their chowder. Rudy Giuliani. The New York Rangers have the least cups out of every original 6 team. That's how good they are. How the fuck do you suck that bad for like 120 years? Are there clocks on the ceiling?
Yeah, how else are you gonna tell the time?
Have they ever told the reason why he's being scandaled?
No, it's not. It's ultimately not important. It was a college reunion prank, like he hazed somebody.
I prefer to know why to know the severity of it, because if it's like, I danced naked once, oh no, but if he like murdered someone, that's a scandal, you know?
That's not a scandal. That's a crime.
That's a crime. Like, there are levels to scandals.
You can get away with that in politics, though.
Probably should have said hi, but then I thought that would be weird, because it's the men's.
I was blowing someone in there. Sorry.
Why is she wearing just lingerie and nothing else?
I'm hiding from security.
Why?
Because I am not, in fact, a man in the men's bathroom. Didn't they just meet?
Yeah, it
Yes.
doesn't matter. They were man and woman on screen.
Oh, Hollywood is so tight.
David. Oh. Wow. Sorry, guys.
I was really hoping to walk in on something, actually.
He's been standing there for like an hour. Whoa, I just came in. And I also entered.
It wasn't whether or not you got knocked down. It's what you do when you get back up.
That phrase and that mentality has been repeated in different, like, adverbs and adjectives over and over again by so many people.
Yes, but it will never beat Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba.
It's bullshit.
So I raped like 5 people in college. Now I know what you're thinking. That's bad.
But it was like 3 years ago. It's fine.
I'm a
was
different person.
Different person. I was sober the whole time. I wanted to do it. They didn't.
Brock Turner running for Senate.
And since then, every story has tried to explain how I got here so fast.
You see, I wrote this movie called Good Will Hunting.
Mm-hmm. And then everyone thought I should be in other movies, and then I was, and they didn't like them. The eerie Harry Potter music in the background.
It's fitting, but not fitting at the same time.
It's not... It's fitting, but it's over the top.
What'd they say?
You're bald.
It was a financial show. But they were really just kind of captivated by your receding hairline.
I mean, I am, personally. Of the two options, yeah.
Oh, it's 7:06. He fucked up his job.
Hey! God damn it, why don't I have my wings?
What a great Marvel fight that'd be. Falcon and the guy who played Loki on Asgard.
Are you gonna run again?
No, Anthony Mackie's running.
Maybe you shouldn't stand in the street like a dumbass. Okay, so there's real magic involved.
For lack of a better word, magic. I don't really know how to describe it, to be honest.
Aw, now the coffee's ruined.
Yeah.
No,
It's got too much blackberry in it.
This is 2011. This is the period of blackberries. Remember when there was a period of blackberries?
Yeah,
like
they
that
burned out hard.
That was the phone.
That was the phone.
My mom was different. She had the keypad phone where you had to hit like 7 3 times to get to the R.
Hey, Janet.
Is she alive?
No.
She's on pause.
Oh!
This is Click by Adam Sandler.
Oh,
Whoa,
shit.
what the
This
fuck?
is definitely Adam Sandler's Click.
So is this Tenet?
This is a little bit of Tenet.
Honestly, I picked this movie because it kind of reminds me of like a discount Tenet.
I didn't even try and fight back.
Take it easy.
Oh, it's so creepy.
What are my options? Hey, just bullshit him.
Alright, Matt, we're gonna put you in the Great Wall. So what happens is, you
I
save...
don't want to do the Great Wall, please!
No,
You're a white and a savior.
You
No!
save China with Willem Dafoe.
Damn it! Okay! That's sick. Wizards.
It's like John Wick, everyone's a wizard.
Everyone's a wizard.
Everyone in New York's a wizard.
You were supposed to spill your coffee as you entered the park this morning. You would have gone upstairs to change, you would have missed the bus, and you would have arrived at work 10 minutes later than you did.
Maybe the wizard shouldn't have cut it that close then.
If you ever reveal our existence, we'll erase your brain.
Men in Black's pretty tight, okay.
Oh, come on. No.
I'm just trying to get some pussy, man. Jesus Christ.
If this happened to me and they said don't talk about anything else or we'll erase your brain again, I'd be like, okay. And then they were like, alright, but no more Emily Blunt. I'd be like, fuck you guys. The world will know the truth.
Christine, I found him. He's in my office. What the hell are you doing?
Neo when he gets stranded in the mountains.
You poke around in people's brains. You make them think whatever you want.
Be quiet.
He doesn't have to be quiet. No one's going to believe him if he says that.
You're going to look for her, aren't you?
Yeah.
She's Emily Blunt,
That's
Chief.
grade A.
You could have 10 adjustment bureaus on my ass. I would still look for Emily Blunt.
You'll never find her.
You happened to find her a second time. Oh my god, that is a hell of a time jump.
Yep. Well, they need to jump to the next election.
I haven't seen the movie thus far yet, so maybe it's explained, but I feel like there's a lot of story in that 3 years they could have delved into.
Has he been checking men's rooms?
He just burst the door open. Hello, Emily Blunt, are you in here?
Look, if you take a walk with me, I'll explain why.
So Terrence Stamp came down from heaven and was like, no.
Oh, they have an angel god people wizard boss office.
David. Hate to interrupt.
Hi.
Where the fuck did you come from?
Check.
David, she's rehearsing so close.
How does no one notice these 350s mobsters?
Look, whatever happens, I'm not going to let anything come between us again.
Hard cut to them beating the shit out of Matt Damon.
Fun fact, all he needs to do is get a houseboat. Their powers suck on water.
Don't forget out of the bankers group after the Daily Show tomorrow.
I would not care what my friend who's been brainwashed 80 times has to say about the situation.
Manhattan?
Connecting. She freezes.
That's pretty much what just happened, Jake.
He's gonna ask the parking attendant to use the hard line.
I already killed it.
The parking attendant or the line?
That's
Can I use your phone? Oh my god, you're dead.
That's an important distinction.
Plan's wrong. Do you know who wrote it? I don't care. Well, you should. You should really show a little respect.
Fuck you, I'm an atheist.
Hey, taxi! Taxi!
He's gonna get into a car accident. Oh, no one's gonna pick him up.
Yep.
Hey!
Wow, that adjusted that guy out of existence.
Adjusted that guy to death.
Adjusted his spine to being cracked.
Hey! Excuse me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's the Matrix Reloaded thing.
Why don't they just shoot him?
Well, they can't. They probably need him for the plan.
Let's take a walk.
Uh-oh. Adjustment guy is gonna get adjusted.
We're gonna adjust your neck.
I'm gonna adjust your job.
They still feel like they belong with each other, even though they don't, and we're about to tear them apart again.
Couldn't you send a wizard to pose as, like, his stripper affair escort lady?
We're gonna bring this to Thompson.
When he was in the field, his nickname was
The Hammer, yes.
This is a guy with a sniper rifle.
I'm adjusting my scope. bam, right through Emily Blunt's chest.
A bus just comes by and wipes her out.
A bus hits both of them.
It's like Inception, there's just suddenly a train through the middle of downtown.
Where the hell are they going?
Well, you see, they need to retrieve Neo's soul from Purgatory.
But not before Daredevil kills everyone in the bar.
Imagine being 22 years old, going to a rave, and your senator's there.
I think it's because JFK was his idol.
And Matt Damon's gonna get JFK'd in this movie for some reason now that he mentioned that. That's Chekhov's gun. He mentions JFK, we see a gun, and then we see his head get fucking blown off later on in the movie.
Oh, wow, good luck breaking them up. Ugh, what the fuck is he doing?
He's watching him
jerking
beating
off.
off. There's Terrence Stamp.
So Terrence Stamp is the big boy.
That's why they call him the Hammer.
Yeah, because he brings Elektra back to life 3 times.
Breaking news, Dean Norris dead.
Breaking news, Dean Norris, syphilis patient.
Oh, Dean Norris is the Breaking Bad actor, sorry.
Yeah, David Norris.
I fucked that up.
Dean Norris, the man, dead, unrelated to the movie The Adjustment Bureau. It's gonna suck when Dean Norris dies in between us making this video and putting it out, because then it looks like we killed him.
Because then we're assholes. The Adjustment Bureau got him, it wasn't us.
Gave us the Dark Ages for 5 centuries. So we gave you the Renaissance, the Enlightenment, scientific revolution. We stepped back again. Within 50 years, you'd brought us World War I, the Depression, fascism, the Holocaust.
Alright, but he's only naming negative things humans did. Humans did a lot more positive, too.
No, what he's saying is this is what happens when we stop giving you guys plans.
And I'm not just talking about elections for Senate.
Oh, he's gonna be president.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't be president while fucking Emily Blunt.
He cannot be.
Why not?
Because Emily Blunt's life is not going to be one where she can be the wife of a president. When they are allowed to compromise, they can compromise when it's part of the plan, but it's not part of the plan.
Boo, it's muy stupid with the
I
logic.
disagree. That's very clean logic. What do you want about?
Let's go over the moral implications here. Basically, Matt Damon and Emily Blunt, the characters, have to weigh how much they care about each other against not compromising their positions in life.
Here's the thing. They want to compromise. The Adjustment Bureau is telling them, no.
I feel like the Bureau could adjust both lives to do that, though. They have the power to adjust him being president and her being a dancer.
Yeah, but they don't want to.
Well, that's fucking their fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make it so. They have the power to change anything, and they're like, oh, no, you can't date.
No, Korea.
Yeah.
No, Vietnam.
Oh, you're bad people. We're good. Like, you can change shit, so why don't you do that?
This is my logic with actual religion. Yeah, I'm trying not to add too much religious or political commentary.
It's hard, right?
See, it's
You gotta
tough
hold
because this
yourself back.
movie's
About
definitely...
religion and politics.
Yeah. I like it a lot. I like what it has to say about religion and politics.
I have the same problems with it as I do about religion and politics.
That's the same thing from Marriage Story.
Who makes the plans?
The man upstairs.
God himself?
Pretty
Morgan
much.
Freeman.
Okay, so is Terrence Stamp God or right under God?
He's right under God.
Right
He's
under
under
He's
God.
an under God.
So, I guess, I don't think the movie's going to answer the question. Why would God want to do that?
Well, to answer that question...
Well, to answer that question in the real life thing, well, God had just made a plan. It just happens. It's just
in
God's
the
plan.
context of the movie,
It's God's plan.
What is the problem with rewriting Matt Damon and Emily Blunt's plans so that they are together and have great success?
Well, Matt
They
Damon's,
can't. They can't.
Matt Damon's plan affects a lot of people.
Yeah. Matt Damon being
300
president.
million people.
Yeah.
And the rest of the world with global politics.
The easier one is to compromise Emily Blunt's plan, but it's like, this is what I want for her.
Couldn't they plan someone else who's as good as Matt Damon to be president?
But he's not.
That's
Matt Damon.
rewriting a lot of plan for
That's
a lot of
one
people.
guy's plan, maybe two. You
Couple
know?
people, yeah.
That's
But they already have it in place. Like,
Swap him and Lindbergh or whatever.
Oh, did they?
they just sprained her ankle.
It's fine.
Yeah, there's no swelling, no
It's
nothing.
the same size.
Yeah, it's not even swollen.
They didn't even put blue makeup on it for prosthetic.
24 hours a day, 24 beers in a case. Coincidence? I think not.
Very tight, subtle subtext there, coincidence or not.
Dreams of one day making it to the White House.
I know he said White House, but I thought he said Lighthouse.
I'll make it to that rock and I'll axe Willem
I
Dafoe
will
in the
be
head.
off to that mermaid so much.
They're already talking about me being a presidential candidate.
That happens with like every senator who gets a little bit of screen time.
Are these ever locked? Not when you're wearing one of our hats.
Ah.
Dumb hats!
It's not a terrible style. It is, but aside from that, it's important.
Remember earlier when his hat flew off and he couldn't lock the door?
Attention to detail, I like that. That'd be cool if the hat flew off because a group of demon-like creatures were trying to adjust it in the reverse direction and sabotage the angel-like creatures.
That'd be an interesting concept.
There's your sequel, baby. The Readjustment Bureau.
The other adjustment.
But in the other way.
Is the floor open?
All right, I have a prediction. Matt Damon's going to come to her, explain it to her. She's going to be like, you're stupid. And then he's going to turn the door counterclockwise to show her about them.
I want you to learn how to stay in the substrate so Thompson won't be able to get a fix on you.
Anthony Mackie would be like, whatever their version of Arrested and Tortured is, teaching a human the doorway.
I think it's still Arrested and Tortured.
Ah.
Because they speak in very human terms. He's like, oh, that's above my pay grade. That's for the guy upstairs. You know, like
It's weird because like they all have magic powers though, so why just arrest him? You could like explode him or something.
He goes to hell.
Yeah, give him the anti-bureau.
The floor opens up and Mackie goes straight to hell.
What if Thompson's in front of me on Crosby Street?
Right.
Why don't I just knock the hat off his head and then run by him before he has time to pick it up?
That's good. Improvisation. We have trouble with
That's good. Assault our big leader. That'll work so well. Punch a wizard as a man.
You know, all they need to do is like strap their hats down, and they'll never have a
Get
fucking
a
problem.
chin strap. No, it's already bad enough that the hat they chose is a fedora. The last thing they need is a fedora with a chin strap.
I'm sure he's got a hat.
He's got some good dialogue.
What kind of hat? It's a sombrero, sir.
Oh, thank God.
I'm sorry that I hurt you.
Oh my god.
Don't worry about him. He's with them.
Cut to black right after
What if it's
that.
just a guy wearing a hat? He's not even one of them.
Can they open? Oh no, that was a dumb question I was about to ask.
Car door?
Car door. Yeah, thank you.
No.
Different car door?
Yeah, because it's not a twist lock.
Look, they hurt your ankle. At least everything you've worked for your entire life. It doesn't happen if you stay with me. That's why I left you in the hospital.
I don't understand.
I don't understand. This is very, very convoluted. I don't have any of the prior knowledge the audience does.
But what if I can find who wrote it?
Is he gonna talk to God?
Oh, he's gonna turn that goddamn doorknob the other way.
Matt Damon goes to God and is like, let me pipe. That shot makes Matt Damon look like he has one eyebrow.
Uh-oh. God alert.
Oh my god.
Yes, literally.
I'm so fired.
I am executed.
Where's God?
They want you in the chairman's office. Immediately.
Yeah, no shit, he's adjustment fired. He gave away his hat to Matt Damon.
Did you really think you could reach the chairman?
Knock the hat off his head.
Punch him in the face.
Even Thompson has a boss.
Harry?
No, I'm the other guy that looks just like Anthony Mackie.
Chairman comes in a different form to everyone, so people rarely realize when it happens.
So Anthony Mackie's God?
No.
No, but he's going off a lot about...
God comes in many shapes and forms.
Yeah, the subtext is now text.
The chairman rewrote it.
He did the exact thing Jake said he was gonna do.
Yeah.
Well, said he should do. Just rewrite the plan, fucking idiot.
So far, I'm like 2 for 2 with my clairvoyant points in this movie.
You're like 10 for 10 for this movie. You kept saying shit, and I was like, I can't say anything.
Alright.
Out of 10.
Oh, wow. Alright.
Like a 7 or an 8. It was good. I enjoyed myself.
I think 7. I think a lot of problems I have with the movie are problems that it carries over from things that it's definitely trying to be.
Yeah.
Not movies, concepts and religion.
Yeah.
Understandable.
I can't even like talk about what I don't like because then I just come across as like atheistic. Do you know what I mean? You get
Yeah,
that
I get
feeling?
what you're saying. You want to talk about the movie, but you don't want to seem like you're trying to get religious.
Exactly. Like, so I feel like I'm walking on eggshells here.
Oh wait, Thomas Newman. That's the Oscar guy this year for 1917.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
The logical leaps and bounds are very, very logical leaps and bounds, and it explains it very, very well. But that still doesn't make my brain go, "Yeah, no, what the fuck." It's not enough for me to this. I'm not suspending my disbelief enough, and that at the end of the day is what's wrong with the plot for me.
Well, again, the plot...
Because I feel like it could have been resolved way faster if God was just like, oh yeah, I guess, we'll just rewrite the plan, because he's going to be a pain in the ass.
But that's the kind of problem with the idea of just carrying over all of that stuff from, like, religious, like, faith and belief, is that, like, you can't now say, well, this doesn't make sense, God could have done this, because then someone's going to be like, oh, well, in real life, this is what people believe, and it's like, that doesn't make the movie better.
Yeah,
you know?
it's a movie.
It's still the same problems.
Yeah.
It's saying they live longer, so they're trying to set rules and, like, limitations on them, like water and things like that, but I feel like that's only in the script so that Matt Damon has the power to actually subvert them.
Yeah, I don't like the whole, whoa, we're weak to water. 70% of this planet is water.
Wow.
Hate that. I think
Also,
it's bad. I think it's a bad power.
Humans are 70% water. So, like, in the air, water molecules all the time. So, like, it depends what you're...
Yeah, no, Jake has a point. There's always mist. If you breathe, if you exhale, there's water particles in your breath.
Yeah.
So therefore, they
you can't
should be able to do
think about it
anything.
too hard.
Yeah.
So it's the kind of idea where, like, that's definitely only there so that him and Emily Blunt can subvert, quote unquote, God's plan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know but like I talk about that with frustration. However, the reason that I'm not negative about this movie is that aside from that religious,
it was actually really good
concept, it's a really well done movie.
Yeah.
I love the cinematography, the acting, all the standard stuff that comes with making a movie.
Yeah.
They did really well.
I like the conversation it has about free will versus like the idea of a plan for everyone.
Yep. I really like that.
Because I really like the subtle ways that like you see the Adjustment Bureau manipulate the world around you, and then it makes you think like, wait, did I really want that to happen, or did the Adjustment Bureau make that happen? You know, I like movies like that.
Mud, you didn't give it 8 out of 10 yet.
Oh, it's like an 8.
Oh, okay.
This would be a 9 out of 10 for me if the ending didn't just kind of wrap up.
Yeah, that's fair.
It does just kind of end.
Yeah.
And I really don't like the weakness to water. What if the guy you're following goes out on a fucking boat, like Matt Damon did?
Yep.
Oh, he's on a boat. It's in the water.
I can't take care of it.
Yeah.
Even though that Anthony Mackie could still door a portal to him.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they can't see, but they
can't
can go
see
there?
through water. I think I don't know.
Their powers are diminished, is how he explained it. But
yeah.
Still.
So I didn't like that weakness way back when I saw this movie the first time, and I still don't like it. But I really like the acting. I like the script. I don't have any problems with the logic, but that's just my personal take on it.
I feel like it does have that jump to it, and some people.
I can make the jump. Yeah, I'd say 8 out of 10. I really like this movie. It's one of my all-time favorite like thriller movies of this like, I don't know how to describe it, an urban thriller, if you will.
Something like that. Yeah.
Jacob.
Yep.
Movie.
Ah, that's a good point. I should probably get to my movie. So, guys,
are you pumping shit directly into Dealer's Choice?
No, I don't think. Because I haven't actually seen this movie.
It's the Book of Henry.
Well, actually, it's funny you say that, because, like, there's a movie that I've always wanted to recommend this whole time, but then I saw that this movie existed, so it yoked directly at the top of the list. We're watching Encino Man, where Brendan Fraser is a caveman who wakes up in the 90s and learns how to be a radical dude. It looked like exactly the kind of movie that I want to watch right now, so we're going to do it in the show instead.
Fraser movie.
Let's do it.
Encino Man.